Hello, my name is Kobe, as you have seen. This is the first official video of my channel, and it is a breakdown on one of my best characters, King K. Rool. Now, King K. Rool is a slow, heavyweight fighter who's super fun to play around with, and is usually low to mid-tier for his poor frame data and speed, as well as airspeed and ground speed. He's not that fast. But what makes King K. Rool so fun is that that eyeball. I love it. I love that eyeball. Perfect. It's what makes him the perfect child. And he's just, fun zoning. You've got a ton of cool spikes. You always feel big and powerful when you play him. You feel like you outplay your opponent when sometimes you don't. With his gun, it feels like you outsmarted someone. It's great. Now, with King K. Rool, I'm going to separate this video into a couple sections. First, here, which is going to be an overview of what my sections are going to be. Well, first I'm going to talk about neutral, as well as some tips, advantage, then disadvantage, gimmicks, and extras, as well as maybe a bit of a demonstration of combos and kill components. Anyway, now, let's get on to the video. Now, the first thing that I'm going to say about King K. Rool's neutral is it's subpar. It's not great. It's really not great. Nobody plays him because he's fast. That's what neutral is. It's a bunch of whole uncommittal options. And for him, it's like a late hit nair, which is not great as a melee option. But King K. Rool runs away. He has his amazing zoning tools. And see, with just 2 presses of the B button, I have done 35%. And guess what? Crown can even sometimes set up into other moves. So it's going to be a move constantly used. Now, we know Smash. If something exists out there, or a character exists out there, there's going to be cheese. And that is some chunky cheese that King K. Rool has with the neutral B. But King K. Rool's neutral B isn't all that cheese. It can sometimes make you feel super calculated. Once I reflected several side B, got 5 of the little orby things on him, and then I neutral beat him. He went up to the blast zone, orby things triggered, and it made me feel like another utter genius, timing that properly. Anyway. And that's part of what makes King K. Rool fun. You feel like you're a genius. You feel like everything's calculated. But what do you do after you get your grab, which is going to be something you're fishing for? Well, that. King K. Rool loves to take stocks quickly off stage. If you give a King K. Rool a down throw 0 against somebody like a big old Conky down, he's going to take it. Because he's got down air, and he's got his amazing back air. See right here, if I go, boom, bam, wow, boom, pop. Okay, down air's not working with me today. Or back air, oh my god, you know what, I'm too tired, I'm filming this at 10 p.m. But, King K. Rool will love to go for the 6-stick edge guards. Now, another thing to do in advantage state, when they're at 90%, the one thing that King K. Rool will do is absolutely flip off the brain and just do this. This is the mastery of the King K. Rool neutral state at high percent. But I'm not kidding. Down smash is a powerful kill move and kills Donkey Kong at the middle of the stage at 90. Donkey Kong is, I think, either the 3rd or 4th heaviest fighter in the game. So it kills the cast pretty early. Almost of a single crown to bluster gun. So, or not a single, but 2 of them. Now another thing that King K. Rool is going to be fishing for at kill percent is down air and back air. But mostly down air. Because that's a thing, and it very much kills. Got like a DK at like 109. Now you don't. You know, you gotta DK 110, you wanna kill him with an aerial, boom! Oh, give me that one. 117, boom! And King K. Rool, you know, you can stall with the up airs. But the thing about the up airs that's very detrimental, and this is part of the frame data problem, is that look at this. This is me skipping frame by frame. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Off of a full hop off the spawning platform. That's remash and jump the whole time. He's got a frame data problem, which sucks for him closing out kills, especially against faster characters like Fox or Joker or Pikachu. Now, something that people often talk about King K. Rool when they bring up that he's bad, disadvantage state. Yet again, this is his only option out of it. He's just got an air and hope that you get off him. And I hope you don't crack his belly, which basically, if you don't know how this works, he has belly as a super armor. And if you crack it, he goes into a shield break like state. But I think it can even happen in the air. So it might be if you see an opportunity against a K. Rool or you're playing K. Rool, you want to avoid this, and if you're playing against a K. Rool, try to push for this. But King K. Rool in the disadvantage state sucks. His recovery extremely edge guardable. He only has a hitbox on top of him, and really can't, you know, mix up the way he's going, like Pikachu. So unless you're microspacing something, you're gonna kill him when he recovers. But other than that, King K. Rool, pretty standard heavy disadvantage state. Like, I'm not kidding, heavies really just get the bottom bucket. Other than Bowser, I think that Bowser's like a good heavy. And even then his recovery isn't great. So now, let's talk about the gimmicks. Now, King K. Rool has some gimmicks. You've seen it before, I've showed you it many times in this video. Or not many times, but I have shown you it. That's the thing. But also, his super armor. If we said his behavior, side smash, and get back on the stage. But I won't have to show you it because this game is not agreeing with me right now. But you guys all know he's got a very gimmicky super armor. But yet again, he's great at with punishing. He's got a great grab game. Back throw kills at ledge significantly early. Up throw on platforms can combo an up air at 0 and potentially kill. We know down throw can be comboed into down smash, and if you pummel him a bit, get a good pummel in there, you can kill him even earlier. Down throw will mostly be putting your opponents above the platform as a kill aerial if there are platforms. You won't be using his tilt a lot, other than what I would say is forward tilt is probably his best tilt, just because of the fact that it kills those who use tilt stick out there. I do, but I find King K. Rool is not built for that. Other than that, that's basically coverage of K. Rool. If you want me to ask what his worst matchups are, I would probably say anybody who can edge guard him. Because, like, fast frame data and edge guarding. Stops King K. Rool. But he's been totally beast on the character breakdown. See you guys later, and have a nice day. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you later.